Come on, man. Deuteronomy 28, 68, 48. What's wrong with you, bro?
Well, listen to me then.
What's wrong with you?
Let me tell you.
Okay, listen to me. All these blessings is going to come upon you and overtake you. You're supposed to be high above all people of the earth. Now let's jump to 15. 1 to 14 is all the blessings that God said. My people listen to me, I'm going to put them above all people. When you get to 15, let's read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God said if you don't want to listen to my instructions and how to rule the earth, that all these curses is going to come upon thee and overtake thee. Let's read it one more down. Go to 16.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shall you be in the city. Where we at in every city in America or anywhere we at four corners of the earth? We scattered. We everywhere. Where are we at? Cursed shall thou be in the city.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who's in poverty? Who's in the ghettos? That's us. The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. We all one people. We got the same daddy. Jacob. They'll never tell you that. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Who was cursed in the sugar cane field? Tobacco field. That's us. That's us. Cotton field. Same thing. Same thing. Happened to them too. Cursed shall thou be in the city, cursed shall thou be in the field. Check this out. Let's go to 32. What happened to our children? Let's see what happens to the children too. Let's see what happens. These are all curses. 15 and 68. We have to go back and read the book. Don't go by my words only. Forget that. Get a note. Take a note. I'm teaching. 28, 32. Deuteronomy 28.
Wait. You want to talk to
28, 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
God said, for his chosen people and their disobedience. Can y'all go over there? Because I keep reading it. It's going to make me start thinking over here. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Who did this happen to? Who did this happen to? Your sons and your daughters shall be given unto another people. Did this happen to the Jewish people? They claim to be God's chosen. Oh yeah, the Jewish people, they're God's chosen people according to the world. But was they sons and they daughters given to another people? Keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
And was nothing you can do about it. Your sons and daughters was given to another people. This happened to God's chosen people. Who are they today? I mean, let's see. Did this happen to the Chinese people? Let's see. Did it happen to the Egyptians? The Romans. Let's go down the line. What other people? Let's see. What about the blacks? What is black? That's just a color. Well, we ain't even. Let's keep going. Keep going. What was that? What I got you? Deuteronomy 17 and 4. Let's see what happened.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. Salaki. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
For the disobedience of God's chosen people, he said, I'm going to make you forget who you are. And I'm going to discontinue from your heritage. You ain't even going to know what your heritage is. Your culture, your language. You ain't even going to know who you are. What people today don't know who they are and got somebody else's culture?
Go back normal.
What people today has been destroyed so bad that they put other people hair in their head.
What you trying to do? I'm trying to make
Let's
it
be
go
for
back
real.
small.
Let's bring it out. Let's talk about it, because we don't talk about it. We just going to keep on falling as a nation of people with no care. But we are God's chosen people. We are God's chosen people. That don't bring no power. That don't bring no spirit to you. That you got to change. You can't just be like everybody else. But let's go. Wait. Jeremiah 17 and 4. Discontinue from our heritage. What else happened to curses that God said was going to happen? Deuteronomy 20 and 48.
Y'all doing good, bro.
Come. Deuteronomy 28:48.
Y'all doing good, man.
Check this out.
Hold on,
no.
we got 2 more scriptures.
I got everybody on that's on my Facebook.
Good, they need to learn who. Hey, we are God's chosen people. You're better than a black. A black is just a byword. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being called a colored. Man, no, man. No, you go into the scriptures that you believe in, right? And you find out who you are. And you're the greatest kept secret in the earth. God's chosen people. We ran around Jericho. That was us. We was the ones in Jericho. That's why they can't have us to get together. Do you know the power that we have as a people? Imagine us get together as a people. The world has never seen an army of us. Never seen it. And each time it started to get built up, they destroyed it. They dropped bombs on Tulsa, Oklahoma, because they know. Come on, man. Deuteronomy 28:68, 48. What's wrong with you, bro?
Well, listen to me then.
What's wrong with you?
Let me tell you.
Can we talk?
Let's talk.
What's wrong with you?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you then.
You want to let the word come out?
I want to talk to the dude. Let me talk to you, Jit. Let me talk to you.
All right, King, what's up?
It does not matter the cult. Yes, we are the people. Yes, we are.
All praise to the Most High.
Yes. Praise is go to him, no one else, because he gives me. Listen to me. Check me out. The chosen people, the chosen people are the ones. You're right. The chosen people are the ones who believe that Jesus died for everyone.
Let's read the Bible and see what the Bible say about his chosen people. Deuteronomy 7:6. We've been lied to, and that's the same lie that's been propelled for 400 some years. Just believe and we're all God's people. Let's see what the Bible say. No, I want to see Deuteronomy 7:6, and then we're gonna go back to the curses. I don't need this, just in case.
Got to be scripture.
And it gotta be scripture. And I'm not your enemy, but we're gonna have some decorum here, and we're gonna talk like brothers. We ain't gotta do all that stuff and have all these people looking at us crazy.
That's right.
Don't do it again, then.
That's right.
Out of respect.
I got your attention now.
You did. Actually, the Most High is gonna judge you on that because I was reading his scriptures. I'm reading his scriptures and you just interrupted that. You just know that. That's between you and him, though.
His word ain't got no confusion.
Hey, that's why I moved.
Let's go.
His word ain't got no confusion.
This is God's chosen people, exactly.
Ain't no confusion.
7:6.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Holy means separate.
Holy
The Lord thy God
trying to separate.
hath chose thee to be a special people.
Holy is
him.
holy.
Give me that Deuteronomy 30.
Holy is holy.
Run that back again.
Y'all believe in the scriptures?
Deuteronomy.
We reading from the book.
I'm nothing but the scripture. You hear me?
Deuteronomy
That's what we read
chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord on top.
The Lord thy God has chose thee to be a special people unto him.
Wait, is he talking to all people? No, he's talking to the Israelites, God's chosen people. Let my people go.
Right.
I have chosen thee above all people,
Everybody want them
Above all people, upon the face of the earth.
upon the face of the earth. So
point blank. But let's
all
keep
people.
going. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep reading just for you, brother.
Chapter 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you, because ye were more than in Shalaki. Because ye were more in numbers than any people.
God didn't choose us because we was more than number than any people.
For ye were the
Fewest of all people. Let's keep going. But because the Lord loved you, that's why he chose us. But because the Lord loved you, because the Lord loved you, he didn't choose all people. He chose a special people. Because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he swore unto your fathers. This is a bloodline thing. What a sign at? This is a bloodline thing, bro. It goes from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob and to the 12 tribes of Israel. Point blank period, man. Let's keep going with the scripture, bro. Look, ask me out there. I want to get this out for my people. I mean, you trying to argue. I'm not trying to do all that. Deuteronomy 28:48.
Yeah, y'all lie.
I'm not trying to do all that.
Y'all lie now. So everybody on my Facebook, folks I don't know.
Praises. They need to know this. Forget that other stuff. That's meteor. We working for the Most High, man. We gonna try to get. I'm trying to get fruits. I'm trying to make the blessings.
That's the only
We
reason I
trying to
stop.
make it, bro.
That's the only reason I
That's the
stop.
only way we can. Let's go.
I hear
28,
the word.
48.
I
Come on,
stop.
let's go.
That's the only reason
Check this
I
out. Here's the
just
other
stop.
curse.
Yeah,
Here's the other curse.
I hear that. I heard the word.
Let's go. Let's get into the word. Let's get into the Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemy.
This is a punishment for us disobeying God. How he said you were supposed to rule the earth. Here's another punishment.
Yep.
He said what's going to
Curses.
happen. Start it over.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemy.
This is why we're serving everybody else in the world.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
No, they ain't got power over us, but God gave them power over us.
In hunger,
Well, you gotta go get your food, you gotta serve your enemy.
and in thirst,
When you get your water, you gotta go to your enemy.
and in nakedness,
When you get your clothes, you gotta go to your enemy.
and in want of all things.
God said it want. Everything you want, you have to go to your enemy. Is that a lie? Name something that you don't. Name something that you don't. You gotta go get a job, who you going to? You gotta go get a loan, who you going to? You gotta get up and brush your teeth, where you get that toothpaste from? Who you going to? Are you going to your own people? Man, come on, man. This Bible is talking about you, and only a fool would be like, no, that ain't me. I'm just gonna live my life and do whatever I want to. Then so be it. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. And just on Judgment Day, don't you say, Lord, Lord. On Judgment Day, scripture tells
Hold on.
you,
That
Lord,
what,
Lord.
that what he said he was gonna say.
Yep.
Here we
Yeah,
say.
Lord, Lord, didn't I do this for you?
You gonna say away from me? I never knew you. So it can't be all. It can't be all. Cause see,
That's what they gonna get.
Cause
They
if
gonna
you
get it.
think you can live any kind
Come
of
on,
way,
come on,
but
come on.
see,
Deuteronomy 28, 48.
yeah, you're right.
Well, let me get 68. Let me show it. Let me show it. Now how we get over here? Slave ships, right? We went on ships, right? That's how the majority of the so-called blacks got to this land, was on ships. Let's see if that's in the Bible. And if it's in the Bible, then you tell me who God's chosen people is, and then from that point, you need to think and make a choice who you're going to serve. Because if it's talking about you and you're the greatest people on the earth and God gave you a covenant that you're supposed to be withholding to this day, then you're going to make a decision or who you going to serve. Because the world got his own. The world loves his own, right?
You're right. That's why you always
man.
gonna be hated. That's
Come
why
on,
that
man.
just
I know I'm
happened.
going to be hated. I know
You
it.
got to be.
I take it.
You got to
I
be.
take it. I am.
I
gonna
got to be. I got to be.
We all gonna be. We are.
We got to be
Come on,
misused.
brothers. Let's go. Let's read the scriptures.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord gonna bring us into Egypt again with ships. Now, when God said, "Let my people go," and Moses opened up the Red Sea, the Israelites left out with the Egyptians because we took their treasures. We had servants and handmaids. You better believe it. God gonna help me. Y'all, we been lied to about the Bible, but that's going deep. Look. We went through the Red Sea with the Israelites went through the Red Sea with Moses, right? Did they ever turn around and Moses said, "I'm reopening the Red Sea"? Boom, and they all went back into Egypt. Did that ever happen? No. So what does the word do Egypt mean? What do Egypt mean? Give me Exodus 20 and 2. Let me get Exodus 22. Come on, y'all, with the precepts. Let's keep it going. We're gonna make it fast.
Bondage place.
Let's go. What do it mean?
Bondage.
Man, that brother know. All praise to the Most High. Let me see.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Egypt is synonymous with bondage. Bondage is like captivity or slavery. So what did he say in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68? For our disobedience, for God's chosen people,
That's why this happened.
disobedience, he said, I'm going to bring thee into Egypt or bondage or slavery. Again, that word right there, again, That mean that's the second time.
That's a man, yeah.
Oh yeah, you going back
second
again.
time,
For
or
your
third,
or
or
third.
fourth.
Come on, brother.
It's
Come on,
all
brother.
them.
You need to be on
Again,
this side,
again,
waking
keep
your people
going.
up. There it
Again
go.
is something that
That's
you
it.
just
Again,
you rebellious.
Again can be one time, it can mean many times. Either way, in this context, it's saying you're going back into slavery again with ships. With what? Ships. With what? Ships. God's chosen people went into slavery by way of ships. You went into slavery by ships. They don't know who they are, and they serving their enemies in any and everything they want. They had their sons and daughters given to another people. Now you a fool to be like, oh, they just can't be. They could be anybody. Well, you know what? You be anybody. You be that person. And whenever you go on your judgment day, you live your greatest life that you can right now. But on judgment day, you get what you deserve. Because you're going to reap what you sow. You did not want to do anything that he told you to do. You're going to get it.
Right.
But keep going. Keep reading.
I heard you. That what? Sheep know it. Sheep don't know his master's voice. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? When you hear the word, you going to...
By the way,
That's why I stopped.
whereof I spake unto thee. Now,
Just like I'm telling you, Moses. Let's start over from the beginning. We're going to read the scripture straight through. Let's go.
this is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the
Right.
Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Just like I'm telling you.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
As a nation of people, we have not seen our homeland again. We think this is our homeland. We're the only people that's displaced out of our own land. We're not supposed to be here. What you see right now, you're not supposed to be on this side of the world. We're supposed to be over there in our homeland, Jerusalem. You're the Israelites. We God's people. Come on, man.
And thee, and there.
And there. When you get off them ships, and there,
Ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
what happened?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
What happened?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
Yeah, we got $5 here, 3 wenches over here getting sold to Master Johnson's in Memphis, Tennessee. You shall be sold unto your enemies.
For bondmen
For slave men,
and bondwomen. And no man shall buy thee.
and ain't nobody gonna save you out this captivity until Christ comes back, the black Messiah. Wait. Until who come back? Christ, right? Yahweh, who the world calls Jesus, right? Let's talk about him right quick. What do he look like? He gotta look like them Jewish people because they claiming to be God's chosen people, right? Let's see what he look like. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know where it's at. Y'all know where it's at.
Feet like bronze, hair like
Man,
wool.
we've been lied to. And it's something about
And you
us
had
knowing who we are. That's what's going to change the world. Come on, let's go.
It's the book of Revelation.
This is the greatest man to ever walk the face of the earth. Man, somebody give him props.
Amen,
Give him
amen,
props, man.
amen.
This is the greatest
Amen,
man to ever
hallelujah.
walk the face of
Right.
the earth. They call him
Right.
Jesus. And we call him Yahweh in the ancient Paleo Hebrew.
Right.
He spoke Hebrew before English came around. So we going back close as we can. I ain't knocking if you call him Jesus. We know who we talking about. And we're going to, the Bible is going to describe what he looks like. Let's see what he look like.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head, the hair on his head and the hair on his face were white like wool. White as in a color, wool as in a texture. Just cut it. That's wool. We got wool. All this is wool. He came from the tribe of Judah. Come on, man, let's keep going.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
The white part of his eyes was red. It tells you in Genesis 49:12 that his eyes going to be red with wine. His
Right.
first miracle was he turned water into
into
wine
wine.
at the wedding, right?
Right.
Yeah, he drank wine.
said, "My time
David
ain't
said he was
come
a
yet."
wine bibber, right? So he always drinking wine. Yeah, dealing with
Yeah,
our people.
yeah.
Dealing with our people, yeah, you get frustrated and
That's why I
stressed
tell you, don't
for
drink
no
that
reason.
water. Drink a little wine.
There it is. Wine makes
We
you
probably
merry.
got
Just don't
drunk
do
in that night,
Don't
but
do it excessively.
we
Don't become a
probably
drunk.
Right.
That's it. Come on, man.
That's why I'm here. You feel me? As I am. You
And
hear
his
me?
feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
And his feet. His feet was like unto fine brass. You got a penny? I know y'all see a penny. This is like brass. This box is like brass. It's already brown. But let me see how deep it is. How dark is it?
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
His feet were so brown or so dark, it looked like he burned in the furnace. That brother looked like you. Dark complexion. Heavily. Oh, man.
Well, if he had to run and hide, he got to be a complexion of what he hiding in, right?
Christ, Jesus, Yahweh Shai, he was heavily melanated. Had a lot of melanin in him. He was very, very dark with woolly hair. And he wasn't no African. He was a Jew from the tribe of Judah. He was an Israelite. So what would his brothers look like? What would his brother look like? What would his...
I'm looking at it.
Exactly. I'm looking at him. That's what I'm... Man, come on, bro. You need to be on this side.
You're right. I'm already on that side. I'm just out of pocket. I'm a battery that gonna use the same juice, but guess what? If you lay it on the concrete, guess what?
We got 7 in
It
reservation.
ain't used right.
Now, what else did it say? Let's see, what tribe did he come out of? Wait. Let's finish that in Revelations 1:14. Yeah, I want to show you something else that they skip out on this too, because they tell you that his feet were like fine brass, like it burned in a furnace, right? So they tell you how dark he was. Let me show you his personality. What did it say? Wait.
And his voice was as the sound of many waters.
And his voice was the sound of many waters. He didn't speak all soft like you see in church. Oh, come on. Please, Plastic Club, we're doing the tidings for the building fund. And no, Christ spoke like a man, a real man. The greatest man to walk the face of the earth. A lion, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what they did. They don't did us, bro. They did us in big time. They destroyed us as a nation of people. They make you shave off your beard. That way they can call you boy. That's what they did in slavery. You can't tell
that's
a
why
man.
Tell you,
that's the only people that don't have
to a
beards.
man.
Come on, man.
Never grow to a man.
No, that's what makes
you
you a
always
man.
boy. That's
Only
why they
people that
make
don't
you
have
cut it off in
beards
prison.
are women and children.
Exactly.
That's what they scared of. That's why they shaved your beards off in slavery. Because they don't want you feeling like a man. That's why they grabbed the biggest man and they buck breaked him.
Pick my wife up.
Man, come on.
Hey,
all praise to the Most High. I appreciate you.
Look, man,
let me get this video if you can. I don't know how I can get it.
I don't know how you can either, but you had to probably get